What is up, you guys? It's your boy Stazzy again, back with another video. Today's video is another simulation video from EA Sports NHL 20. First of all, I think I start every video with an apology somehow, but I apologize for, not being consistent as I said I would be. As you can clearly tell in this next clip, I have long hair. So you can tell that there's a few days that went by without me editing this certain clip. And this video is actually the actual playoffs of the 2020 Quarantine Edition Stanley Cup playoffs, you know what I mean? So the teams that made it out of the qualifying rounds are from the West, Vancouver, Nashville, Chicago, and Calgary. From the East, we have Columbus, Pittsburgh, Florida, and the Rangers. So those 8 teams total made it out of the qualifying rounds and will play the other 8 teams that were in the round robin series. Now, if you watch my round robin video, you can see the seeding that I did. And so that seeding plays into which team will play who. So, for example, you got Pittsburgh versus Tampa Bay. It's just the way the seeding goes. You'll see in a few seconds here how the video goes. But anyways, guys, we're gonna see what EA has to say about this EA simulation. We're gonna play it out, see how it goes. We'll see who wins the chip, who wins it all. All right, stay tuned. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace. All right, so here we have the first round of the playoffs. We have in the West, St. Louis versus Vancouver, Dallas versus Nashville, Vegas versus Calgary, Colorado versus Chicago. In the East, we have Philadelphia versus Florida, Washington versus the Rangers, Boston versus Columbus, and Tampa Bay versus Pittsburgh. Now, out of all of these series, I literally think only one I actually predicted right, and that was Washington versus Rangers. And I said Rangers in 6, I think. So let's see if that comes true. Let's start these playoffs, and let's get it going. This is a best of 7, full sim, 20 minutes, competitive, all of that stuff. Now let's see what EA has to say and who wins the Stanley Cup. Here we go, first round. Let's do round by round. Let's see, first round here. St. Louis takes game 1, interesting. Calgary takes game 1. Philly takes game 1. Boston takes game 1. Ooh. Nashville takes game 1. Colorado takes game 1. Washington takes game 1. Tampa Bay takes game 1. St. Louis series is tied. Vegas series is tied. Interesting. Philly is up 2-0 on Florida. Boston's up 2-0 on Columbus. Dallas series is tied at 1. Colorado series is tied at 1 as well. Washington's up 2-0. Tampa series is tied at 1. Interesting. St. Louis is up 2-1 in their series. Vegas is up 2-1. Philly's up 3-0. Possible sweep. Boston series is now 2-1. Nashville series is 2-1. Colorado's 2-1. 3-0 Washington. Okay. Tampa's up 2-1. Okay. Interesting. This is where we get it's interesting here. Tied at 2, St. Louis series. Vegas series is tied at 2. Can Philly sweep? And they do. Philly moves on to the second round of the playoffs. Boston series is 3-1. Nashville is up 3-1 in their series. Colorado series is tied at 2. Washington sweeps as well. Interesting. Tampa Bay 2-2 versus Pittsburgh. Okay. Here we go. St. Louis is up 3-2 in their series. Vegas is up 3-2 in their series. Boston, Columbus comes back. Boston's 3-2 now. 3-2 as well. Same thing for Dallas. Dallas is coming back a little bit here. 3-2 for Colorado. Interesting. 3-2 for Pittsburgh. Ooh. 4-2, St. Louis moves on to the second round, but Vancouver is out. Vegas and Calgary is tied and going to game 7. Boston wins it in 6, and Nashville wins in 6. Can Chicago force a game 7? They do not. Colorado wins this in 6. Can Tampa Bay force a game 7? They do. We have 2 game 7s, guys. We will be simming this regular sim. Alright, so let's simulate this and let's check it out. Period comes to a close. Shots are in favor of Calgary, still tied at 0. Here we go. Second period action underway. Here we go. Period's about to close and Kachuk scores 1-0 right before the period ends. This is dangerous for Vegas. Here we go, third period action. What is going to happen? This is anyone's game. It's a 1-goal game. Means nothing. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. What will happen? They tie the game, Stastny, with a minute left, and we're going to overtime. Oh my God. Paul Stastny, the hero for Vegas, who will be the overtime hero in this. Let's find out. Oh my God, who's gonna do it? I'm stressing. It's a simulation. Why am I stressing, yo? Who's gonna win this? Come on, who's got this? Come on. Less than 5 to go. And Calgary wins it in overtime. Elias Lindholm. And Calgary's moving on on to the second round of the playoffs. Wow. That was right before second OT. You got another Game 7 to watch, yo. Gotta do my commentary voice, my Doc Emmerich. You know what I mean? Do this regular sim. I will drink my water. This might be dangerous, but oh my god, Tampa Bay strikes early in the first. Their first shot on net's a goal. Tyler Johnson, 1-0 Tampa. 2-0 Tampa. Braden Point. My goodness, Tampa. Pittsburgh has no chance on these Tampa Bay Lightning, let me tell ya. And it's the end of the first, 2-0 Tampa. Shots are in their favor. Let's see here. Second period of action. What will happen? Shots are double. Tyler Johnson scores. It was only a matter of time. Shots are double. Pittsburgh. Crosby finally scores. Crosby says enough is enough. Time to score. Less than 5 to go in the second. Tampa power play. They score right before the period ends. 4-1. This is not looking good for Pittsburgh. You know, they're down by 3. Their captain scored for them, but look, they got to start scoring now. Oh, and it's too late. Patrick Maroon, 5-1. Early in the third. It's not looking good for Pittsburgh. Palat. You know, that's what happens when you beat Montreal, yo. Should not beat Montreal. 7-1 Tampa. You know, I'm happy Tampa's winning. Pittsburgh's not going to score in the power play. They're not going to do it. Yeah. 35 shots for Tampa. They're just absolutely dominating this Game 7. How do you collapse that bad in a Game 7? 7-1. You lost a Game 7 7-1. Anyways, Tampa Bay is moving on to the second round of the playoffs. We have a proper series now. So we have St. Louis versus Nashville, Colorado versus Calgary, Philadelphia versus Washington, Boston versus Tampa Bay. This is such an interesting series. This is an interesting playoffs. Yo, I like these playoffs. I like it. We got Game 1, St. Louis and Nashville. Game 1 goes to Nashville. Game 1 goes to the Flames. Washington takes Game 1. Boston takes Game 1. Nashville takes Game 2. My goodness. Ooh, Colorado ties it at 1. Washington's up 2-0. Boston's up 2-0. Nashville's up 3-0 against defending Stanley Cup champs. They might lose in the second round here. Colorado's up 2-1. Philly comes back by 1. Capitals 2-1. Boston 3-0 up in the series. This is crazy. Can Nashville sweep the defending Stanley Cup champs? They don't. 3-1 St. Louis, they start to come back. Colorado's up 3-1. Washington's up 3-1. Can Boston advance and sweep Tampa? They do. Boston moves on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Very interesting. Ooh, another game won by St. Louis. St. Louis is making a march back. They are starting to come back 2 games in a row. Can Calgary do the same? They do. Calgary won as well. Interesting, 3-2. Can Philly do the same? They do not. Washington meets Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. Oh, and St. Louis ties the series in Game 7. St. Louis was down 3-0. They come back. Can't believe this. The defending Stanley Cup champs said, screw that. We're not losing like that. We'll put up a fight. Let's see if Calgary can do the same. They do not. Colorado moves on to the Western Conference Final. Game 7, St. Louis, Nashville. Let's see. My money's on St. Louis, so let's check it out. Nashville obviously scores early power play goal on Binnington. Nashville's got a pretty good team. I really heavily underestimated them in my prediction video, that's for sure. Nashville scores again, 2-0. Ooh, Sunkvist scores. They get up by 1. Okay, they cut the lead in half. Great way to end the first period. They're picking up momentum for that second period. Here we go. St. Louis, this is their period. I feel it. Ooh, Granlund scores 3-1. Power play St. Louis, though. They score! Vince Dunn! And they cuts the lead in half again, 3-2. Less than 5 to go in the second. What will they do? What will they do? And it's going to the third. 3-2 Nashville lead. Oh, Forsberg scores 4-2. That stings. They got to come back, though. It's only a 2-goal lead. They can come back.
3 days later.
Alright, yo, so my camera died, so I don't know at what point it died, but just to recap on what happened, Washington swept Boston. Colorado beat Nashville in 7 games. Colorado's up 3-1. Nashville won the next 2, and Nashville collapsed in the Game 7. Francouz got a shutout. Colorado won 4-0. And now Colorado's facing Washington in the Stanley Cup Finals. Like I said in my prediction video, I said Colorado was winning this in around 7 games. But Washington has had a lot of rest, and they've only lost 1 game in these playoffs. So I think Washington might actually win it in this sim. So let's check it out. Let's see what happens here. Game 1 goes to Washington, like I said. Game 2, tied series though. Tied series. Colorado takes Game 3. Game 4, tied series. I said in my prediction video that this Colorado series, because I actually said it was going to be Tampa in here, but it would go back and forth. 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3. So let's check it out. Let's see. Game 5, 3-2 Washington. I have to send this. I have to check this out because if they win, I want to see Ovechkin hoist Lord Stanley. Washington power play early, and they score! Oh, this is not on the power play, though. TJ Oshie scores early in the first period. Washington's up early, 1-0. Less than 10 minutes to go. They score again. Ovechkin on Francouz. 2-0. Washington power play. Oh, no. 2-0. Less than 5 to go in the first. Washington is absolutely dominating. McKinnon has to step up here. Washington power play. Tyson Joe scores. Belmar scores. Tie game. Oh, wow. Look at the shots. They're coming back. 2-2. They score again. Landeskog power play goal. Oh, my God. Oh, Ovechkin scores. Tied at 3. Less than 5 to go in the second period. We are going to the third period. Tied at 3. Shots in favor of Washington. 24-13. Oh, my God. Washington scores. Kuznetsov. Ovechkin again. Oh, my God. Hat-trick. Gets a hat-trick in Game 6. I don't know if they're home. I think they are. Oh, no. Lars Eller scores. This is a collapse right here. Come on, Colorado. Step it up, please. Fuck. No. Oh, TJ Oshie. There we go. Landeskog. Alright, is there a comeback? Do I smell a comeback? So, CPU versus CPU. Washington is at home. Let's check this out, man. I can't believe it. I said Colorado was going to win it, but I knew because of the sim that Washington is just too overpowered somehow. It's too bad. 13 seconds to go. Look at this. Panik. Dowd with the puck. Skates it in. Shoots. Great save by Francouz. They score! Adding insult to injury. The fans are going wild. Hathaway scores. Francouz wants to leave the building. They know they're 5 seconds away from a Stanley Cup. 2 Stanley Cups in 3 years. That's crazy. If that's not a dynasty, I don't know what is. At this point, this is technically considered a dynasty. 2 Stanley Cups in 3 years is very impressive. Hathaway with the open net goal. Literally. So they changed Francouz. They put in Hutchinson. That's embarrassing, yo. It's not even Francouz. What's happening here? Why? Why did they just change their goalie? This makes 0 sense to me. Why did they change their goalie? There's 5 seconds left. You're about to win the Stanley Cup. What the hell? Anyways, yo, 4 seconds left. Man, they're just playing for pride at this point. Oh no, you hear the fans chanting, and it's over. The Washington Capitals have won the Stanley Cup for the second time in 3 seasons. Rightfully so, they deserve it. Kovalchuk, the former Hab, has won the Stanley Cup, and I think after this he might return to the Montreal Canadiens because he is satisfied. But wow, Lars Eller, former Hab, yeah, wow, rightfully deserved. This team is crazy. Poor McKinnon, man. I told you McKinnon would lead this series, would lead this team to the finals. But this is just a crazy performance from this team. Samsonov getting some experience there on the bench. Future Capitals goalie when Holtby is gone. And Ovechkin won the Conn Smythe. 25 points, 14 goals, 11 assists. Wow. Wins the Conn Smythe. Look at him, bro. Look at Ovechkin, man. So inspirational. Look at him, man. And there he is. There's Lord Stanley. Wow, they're Stanley Cup champs again. That's crazy. And they did it without Barry Trotz this time. Ovechkin going to meet Bettman once again. Shakes his hand. Takes a picture with the cup. The fans are going crazy. I would go crazy. Imagine, you're at home, you see a Stanley Cup, you see your captain lift it. And there he goes. Alex Ovechkin. Lifting the cup for all the fans here. Who's going to get it next? Obviously Backstrom. Man, look at Backstrom. So inspirational. So, will Washington actually win the cup? So, in my prediction, I said Colorado was winning it. In this simulation, Colorado made it. Oh, there's Kovalchuk, man. Look at him, man. So inspirational, man. Look at him, yo. So my prediction video, I said Colorado is going to make it to the win the Stanley Cup. In this simulation, they made it to the final. They lost in 6 to Washington. Honestly, who knows? Anything could happen. That's what's the beauty about the playoffs, is that anything could happen. Playoff hockey is nothing like anything else. Everything's so unpredictable. It's not like the NBA where you know which team is going to win. You know what I mean? It's just so unpredictable. Washington has won the Stanley Cup 2 times in 3 seasons. That is a dynasty. Let's check out the stats. Let's see the stats. So in the stats here, like I said, Nathan MacKinnon literally led his team to the finals. Nathan MacKinnon had 27 points in 25 games. I mean, look at Ovechkin, 25 points. Backstrom, Kuznetsov, 24 points. Like, these guys literally led their team. Burakovsky also led his team to Landeskog. That's going to cap it off. I mean, just look at this playoff tree. This is the actual playoffs besides the whole play-in round. And honestly, I hope you guys like this video. This took kind of a long time to make, putting this all together. Sorry also, I've been gone for a while. I'm going to try my best to literally post every day. I'll try my best. Even if I don't post, I'll literally try to find something to post. More videos coming, simulations, career simulations, all that, you know, reaction videos, whatever you guys want. Just comment down below what I should do next, and comment down below if you like the video. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to like the video, share it with your dog and your grandma, and I will be back next time with another video, and hopefully I'll see you guys there too. Peace out.